Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something a little different on my channel. I have done one of these videos before, but ages ago. So I just recently got the new Hourglass Seamless Finish Foundation Sticks in the mail, which was kindly sent to me by Mecca. So thanks guys for thinking of me. So this is what the packaging looks like. Gorgeous as always. I love Hourglass products. I only have two things from Hourglass. Their ambient lighting palette, which I love, and the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, which I also love. So they've also come out with a Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Brush, which looks like this. It's really, really small, like so in comparison to my hand. It's really dense, but it's really soft, so I can really see how this could really give you a flawless finish. So I'll apply it all on camera, let you guys know what my first impressions are, and then I'll come back a few hours later and give you guys an update on how the foundation is wearing on my face. So this is what the packaging looks like, and it winds up like this, and that's what the product looks like. I'll just do a swatch on my hand to show you how full coverage it is. So this is in the shade Warm Beige, which I think will maybe match my fake tan. We'll see. I might have to mix it with a little bit of the lighter shades. But yeah, that's the swatch there. Super full coverage. And that is why I decided to film this video, because I'm all about that full coverage life. So I'm just going to read this little pamphlet that it came with just to give you guys some information about the foundation. So it says, double the amount of pigment versus a traditional foundation for instant full coverage. 12-hour long wearing waterproof formula. Available in 26 shades, which is good. These are all the shades on the back. So it comes with quite a few darker shades, as well as heaps of lighter shades, and of course in between shades. 100% reported Vanish was fast and easy to use. 97% reported Vanish covered redness and skin imperfections. Covered skin discoloration, pores, blemishes, and dark under eye circles. And it says how to use Vanish. Prep skin with a Veil Mineral Primer. Well, I have that today, so I may as well use it. So it looks like this. It's actually a little bit dirty, but it's one of my favorite primers ever. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to work that into my skin. I'm not really keen on the whole half primer, half unprimer, because I always wear primer no matter what foundation it is. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like my face wouldn't be complete without using a primer, so I would always use primer. So I've just put that evenly all over. Don't mind my freaking fake tan fingers. This finger always gets black. I don't get it. Maybe it's like the way I hold the mid or something. It's so weird. So then it says, apply 2 to 3 dots of Vanish to each section of the face, forehead, cheeks, and chin. Start with less and add more as necessary. Formula is highly concentrated. I'm so excited. Okay, buff in with the Vanish foundation brush in tiny circular motions for the seamless finish. So the shade that I'm going to go in with is Warm Beige. So it does look darker in real life than on camera. It probably looks really light, but I'm going to go ahead and just put... I have a feeling this might be a little too dark. So that's all I've added, because I want to see how full coverage it is. So I'm going to go in with the brush. Okay, I think this colour blends really well into my fake tan, thank God. I kind of feel like it's dry, like the foundation. Like I don't feel like I'm buffing in foundation. I feel like I'm buffing in powder. I don't know, it's really weird. It's really thick. Like I feel like I have to really like press really hard for it to blend. So far I wouldn't say it's like full coverage, but I'm going to add more. So we'll see how well it builds up. Plus, I don't think I added enough anyways. Okay, well, this foundation built up really well. There's someone at my door. Oh, it's probably my freaking... One sec. False alarm, that wasn't for me, unfortunately. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to continue to buff this in. It's getting to be a full coverage. First impression of this foundation, really, really, really flawless. Like, seriously, I don't usually get this kind of finish when I use a brush. That's why I usually just use a beauty blender. But this brush has really, really made my skin flawless. Because I have lighter shades, I may as well use some underneath my eyes to highlight that area, because it does claim to be like concealer and foundation all in one. So I'm going to try the shade Nude, which just looks like this. And I'm just going to place it underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to use that brush again to buff it in. Just going to go over my eyelids as well. Wow, that actually looks really nice underneath the eyes as well. So I'm going to do the rest of my face now. I'll be back after I do it, and I'll just give you the lowdown on how the foundation is sitting like underneath all of my highlight, contour, blush and everything. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've just finished my makeup and I love how the foundation is sitting on my face right now. It is kind of creeping into this frown line that I have. That really pisses me off, but that can be easily like blotted. I don't know why I have pimples around my eyebrows. It's so weird. Every time I get my eyebrows threaded, I always get pimples. Okay, it hasn't really clung onto any dry areas of my face, but like around my nose is like cracking, but that's normal. That happens with like every foundation that I like use. So usually what I do is I just like really get in there, but it just creases throughout the day anyways. It is looking really, really nice on my skin. The color, although, is definitely in between pink and beige base. I don't know if there's such a thing as like a beige base foundation, but I'm definitely going to have a look into if they have any yellow base foundations. The tan that I use, which is the Loving Tan one, is yellow based. So I feel like in this natural light, which is like the best lighting to see your color match, it does look a little off, although on camera it looks okay. In the bathroom it looks spot on. But yeah, when I look at myself now, it does look like a slightly different tone of color, but it still can be pulled off, if you know what I mean. So I could still wear, like I would wear this foundation out, like it doesn't even look that bad, but to get the right tone of foundation, I'm definitely going to have a look into getting a yellow-based foundation stick. Probably shouldn't have put that much highlighter up here because I've got pimples. But I really love how luminous the foundation looks. So I would say the finish of the foundation isn't matte, but it isn't dewy. It's kind of in between, and I like that. It kind of looks like a velvety sort of finish. Like it's not matte or it's not dewy. Up close, it hasn't really sunken into any pores. My contour, highlight and blush went on well. It didn't smudge it. It didn't go blotchy or anything like that. So far I'm really, really happy with this foundation. Right now I'm going to go to the Sephora Gold Coast Pacific Fair launch. Well, I'm actually a bit late to it, but I think the doors opened at 9. It's now 11:30, so I'm just going to get there a little bit later just to check out everything they have in store. So hopefully they have everything fully stocked and the line isn't that long, because otherwise I probably won't go in. But yeah, and then after that I'm getting my eyebrows re-tattooed. Well, retouched just on the ends a little bit because they've faded. And I'm doing a vlog about that if you guys are interested. So yeah, I will probably be home around 8:30. So I'll check back in with you then with how I think the foundation is sitting up on my skin. So I'll see you then. Bye. Before I go, I'll give you an up close of the foundation. By the way, I didn't get my lips done. I'm wearing the lip liner by MAC with Velvet Teddy on top, and then I've got the Too Faced glitter injection in the nude one, and it kind of like is hurting my lips. Like it's plumping them so hard. Okay, so this is what my face looks like. Hopefully it's in focus so you guys can see, but absolutely loving it so far. So yeah, I will see you when I get home. Hey guys, so it's been about 9 hours since I first applied the foundation. I have actually gone to get my eyebrows re-tattooed, so there could be like a little bit of like flakiness and patchiness around there because she applied like her own stuff because it got really red from her like wiping and stuff. But I haven't touched up at all. The only time I've touched up is just around my eyebrows, just like I said. My overall thoughts of this foundation is that I actually like it. I didn't really get shiny. I only really got shiny around my nose and on my chin, when usually I would get shiny like all down my T-zone. So it's good for oily skin types because I have oily skin. It didn't go patchy or anything like that. It's just like a little bit of build up around my nostrils, but that's normal for me. Oh my god, my eyeshadow looks so unblended because she was wiping underneath my eyes. But yeah, I think the next time I put it on, I'm definitely going to put more on because I would say it's not a full coverage foundation. Well, when I applied it today, it wasn't full coverage. Like when I want a full coverage look, like you literally cannot see my skin because that's how I like foundation. So I think next time I put it on, I might actually buy a shade with a yellowy undertone, and I'll use it in my tutorials so I can let you know how that goes, but I'll definitely apply more next time and see how well it builds up to like a really, really full coverage. But I wouldn't say that I built it up to a full coverage today, more like a medium to full, if you get what I mean. But it does look really nice on my skin, and I would definitely wear it again. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this type of video, and if you would like to see more, then leave a request of a foundation or a product down below and I'll be happy to do so. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!